Ladies and gentlemen, Kris Fade!
Coming up.
Yes!
Come on 947 Drive with Thando.
So we've got a friend in Dubai, Kris Fade from Dubai Bling and Virgin Radio Dubai. Kris, what's going on?
Yeah, we make it rain. We make it rain in Dubai.
Literally.
Hello, Mum. Hello, Dad. It's the Kris Fade Show across the country.
I was meant to be here for 2 years, 14 years this year.
Hey, it's Kris Fade. I cannot wait to get to Joburg. It's my first time in South Africa. You may have seen me on Dubai Bling. You may have heard me on Virgin Radio Dubai. But now you can catch me with the one and only Thando 947 Drive this Friday afternoon.
Coming up. Come on 947 Drive with Thando.
Live in the flesh, ladies and gentlemen, Kris Fade is in the building.
I am not worthy. That
course
is,
you are.
I brought my credit cards because I'm making it rain. You guys,
Please.
Just throw them around.
Just
I'll
throw
take
them
one.
around.
Also, these are dirhams, eh?
yeah.
Oh, they
It's not-
hit differently
no,
when you
no.
pay with them.
No. They hit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about the brands hit, but those hit. So I'll have the credit card. Welcome to South Africa.
Man, can I just say it's so good to be here. Firstly,
Yeah.
thank you. So lovely to see you again. I haven't seen
And
you for a while. So
the last time we saw each other, I was in your studio.
That's right.
And now you get to be in our
Now, listen,
studio.
The last time I saw you, you don't even know, but I saw you at that Beyonce show.
Oh,
And
the one where only certain people were invited. You should have
Yeah.
seen Kris. He was running the show.
2 a.m. in the morning. I know, yeah.
Well, now I'm a little bit worried because, I mean, who are we performing for you?
What do you mean? Who do you guys? You guys are. This is, first of all, your studios. They're better than ours in Dubai.
They are. I'm not even going to lie.
Okay.
They are. They 2 times the size
Yeah,
of your
what's
guys'.
This is beautiful.
Thank you. We're so happy to have you here.
So good to be here. Just want to say I've been in South Africa for 36 hours, and
wow.
I absolutely love it. It is such a beautiful place.
I love that. Love that. I saw you went to the Lion Park.
I did the Lion Park.
What else have you done?
Not a lot. I mean, I did the Lion Park, and then I did the mall about 14 times.
You did, and you were
Yeah.
taking pictures with everyone in sentences.
It was cool. Like it's been cool to be able to come out and just meet a lot of the people that obviously watch the show or maybe listen to me
Yes.
who lived in Dubai or the UAE for a while. So to come out, I love. Again, South Africa for me. I'm originally from Australia, and they always told me that Australia and South Africa shared some similarities.
Yeah.
And I totally felt that. Like even landing in Joburg, like as the plane was coming down.
Yeah.
For a moment, I was like, wow, I felt like I was landing in Australia, you know?
It's a known thing. When people are fed up of South Africa, they leave and they go where?
I'm
To
going.
Australia.
I'm going to Australia.
It's
Go
a
on, Australia, mate.
No, it's a real thing. But I mean, the first time I met you, you weren't on Dubai Bling yet.
Correct, yeah. I was just doing the radio show then, yeah.
How's your life changed since?
You know what? Like, it's just, I guess it's more global. So no matter where I go around the world,
Hey.
I remember when the show first, like, went on Netflix. And I went to LA on a holiday, and I was leaving the gym, and 2 people just came up and said, "Oh my gosh, can we get a photo with
Yeah.
you?" And I said, "Oh yeah, sure." Took the photo.
Yeah.
And then I got in the car, and I was at the set of lights, and someone pulled up and was, "Oh my gosh, you're the guy from Dubai Bling."
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And then I remember calling my wife, going, "Hey, I think this show is pretty big."
It's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge. Also, it's the first of its kind, if I'm not mistaken, right? Because after that, now there's a Love is Blind Dubai.
Yeah, Love is Blind, Habibi.
Habibi.
And it's doing so well.
Love it.
So it's good. It's good for our region, be
Yeah.
it being Middle East or Africa, like for our content to now be shown across the world rather than us buying all the content from America or
100%.
Europe. They should start to buy our content. I think we've got the abilities of doing what we're doing, you know?
Well, we want to turn you South Africans. We are turning you, if you hear this siren,
Uh-oh.
then it's trouble.
Have I done something wrong?
It's trouble. We are
It's conversion time.
turning Kris Fade into Kris Fade.
Turning Kris Fade into
Kris Fade.
Fade.
You got production and all.
And
I
it's-
love it.
It's going to be a couple of things, right? So
Okay.
we're gonna give you some South African food. We're gonna teach you some South African slang
Okay.
terms. We're gonna start with fede.
Okay, fede. Fede is...
Fede?
Should I know what fede is?
You tell
Well,
us.
You have to tell us.
I got to tell you what fede is.
Yes. So use the word fede in a sentence.
Okay.
And keep it PG, please. People are
Yeah,
listening.
don't worry. Oh, man, when I checked into the hotel, it was fede.
No. No.
Not horrific.
No. No.
It's more of a
No.
question than an answer.
No. So fede is like fede, like how are you doing? Like Fede.
Oh, okay,
Or like,
so when I
what's
meet-
going on?
Okay, I'll be like, hey, Fede.
Exactly.
Not bad.
There we go.
All
Taking
So
Chris Fade.
I'm gonna write these down. I want to
There we
use
go.
this.
Use them. Well,
Fed. How do I spell it?
Fede.
Fede. Fede.
Okay.
Okay.
But I also want to talk about Fade It, your brand.
Sure.
And the growth of it. I hear you invested, 30,000 dirhams. It's now a multi-million dollar.
I got some for you later as well that we can try. So it's it's a snack company called Fade Fit, and I've
Okay.
brought some for you. Yeah, a little bit of investment, but we've 100x'd it right now, so it's
wow.
doing really well.
In fact, there were counterfeits being tried to be sold in the US,
Still
apparently.
are.
And
You can't stop them.
No, that's when you've made it. Like if they
Yeah.
like, that's when you've proper made
Yeah.
it.
So we sell like snack. We sell like protein bars, protein
Yes.
balls. It's called Fade Fit. We have vitamins out.
Yes.
And so we were planning on setting up, which we will sell in the next 30 days in the States. And when we had our team out there setting up, they're like, hey,
Beat you to it.
do you know they're already selling you? And so we had a look at it, and we ordered it from Amazon. It was on Amazon.
Sure.
And it wasn't. It's not even our
No
packaging.
way.
It's not even our vitamin. So we took it to the lab to go get tested just to see what was in these things.
Yeah.
And we do apple cider vinegar gummies, right? Like vitamins. And what was in it was nothing.
That's
close.
insane.
Yeah, it's pretty scary when you think
It
about
is scary because people are ingesting these items, right? And if they've got your name on it,
Yeah, it was that, and that's the worst thing. So we put a stop to it. We've got in contact with Amazon, and they did a really big thing. Take it as a compliment, but at the
Yes.
same time, we've got to make sure. But our brand Fade Fit will hopefully be selling here in South Africa
Can't
in the next 30 days.
okay,
So,
we're going to try it out as well a
Yeah.
little bit later. We've also
Okay.
got some South African food for you to try out. We also want to talk about the impact of influencer marketing because you claim
Sure.
this is really the bread and butter of your business. We'll get into it. It's just gone 4:30.
You said, Ben, we're ready. Ben, I don't know what they're planned, but I'm not ready, Ben.
No, you'll be
looks so
ready. You'll be
scared.
fine. You'll be
Okay.
fine.
All right,
We
okay.
we also actually selfishly invited you here because we wanted to take a page out of your book. You've done very, very well in terms of just marketing the brands that you've started. How'd you get it right? Started with 30,000 dirhams, now a multi-million dollar company.
Oh, man. First of all, radio is my passion. Radio is my everything.
Yeah.
There's nothing that no matter whatever happens in my career, I always want to come back to radio. And that's why I love coming into the studio right
Yes.
now because I think we're all radio nerds deep down, right?
I mean, I think the first thing you did is to try and figure out what system we're using.
I'm
Which I think,
looking- yep.
I think when I visited you, that's exactly what I did.
Looking at all the buttons, I say,
Yeah.
oh, you guys use this. So radio is my passion. I was able to build a really good radio show on a station called Virgin Radio in Dubai and across the UAE. And I built my platform. I felt like I did some things right on air, but also off air as well. I think it's really important. Built a good brand for myself. And then from there, I built a snack company called Fade Fit, but that came from something that was really low. I was obese. I was going through anxiety and depression. I was, there was a point in my radio career, which I speak about. I used to get anxious opening up the studio door.
Why?
I don't know. I felt, because it's a really deep story, but I got health anxiety. And if anyone that has ever had health anxiety before, it's debilitating. And so I used to think that something was going to happen to my voice. I wouldn't be able to do radio. I would then not have enough money to supply for my children.
Sure.
And it was this domino effect. So walking into my radio studio used to be a really hard thing for about 2 to 3 months before I went out and sort of got some help and did what I had to do, right? And then basically what happened, I found health. I started going to the gym. I started eating healthier, and I created a brand of that called Fade Fit, Kris Fade Fit, and we're the fastest growing snack company in the Middle East right now. And I invested a bit of cash in there, and then now it's worth a lot more. And we're selling across 11 countries across the world, and
That's
we'll
amazing.
hopefully be in South Africa real soon.
That's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, so my lesson that I like to tell people that I learned was even at the bottom, when you're at the worst, something good can come from that.
Absolutely.
And don't worry about it sometimes,
I love that. You might hate us now, though. Because
After that story.
After that story, because we're going to do the reverse of that.
Well, you're going to take it all away from me.
We're going to take it all away. It's happening.
What?
It's happening.
What are they bringing in?
We are turning Kris Fade into Kris Fede. And
Kris Fatty, come on, let's go.
trying to, not fatty.
I'm ready to eat.
It's good food.
Not Kris Fatty. Okay, so we've got a bunch of South African delights for you to try. I saw you've tried some biltong already. You tweeted something about having
You
eaten.
brought something that looks like feet.
Let me see. It is feet. It's chicken feet. It's chicken feet. It's a delicacy. Okay, so there's I think you've got chicken feet. You've got let's see what else you got.
So this is biltong. This is biltong, right?
So that's called drovos.
Oh, okay. Well, something that looks like this every day. It's my first thing I put in my mouth. Honestly.
What is it?
It looks exactly like
What do
this.
you call it?
I thought it was biltong. It's not.
Yes, okay, it is a form
It's
of
a
biltong.
form of biltong.
Oh, this stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so are you up for the chicken feet?
Yeah, I'll eat whatever. Let's go.
Okay, we've also got some mangina there, which is like cow heels.
You got some what?
Mangina.
Not even I've had that.
Wow. Hold on. How have you not had it?
Oh, come on. Matt, you have had
Okay,
manginas.
I'll join you for this
Yeah.
one.
If
Okay.
I'm doing it, Matt, you're doing it with me. All right.
All right, live on the radio, Kris Fade trying some chicken
Do I do it
feet.
now?
Yes, please. And then you'll let us know what you think.
I have always seen this in stores, and I've always said to myself,
What stores?
they sell it in Dubai. I see
Oh, is
chicken
it?
feet. We have a really large Filipino population. The Filipinos love chicken feet, but I can't. Oh my!
Just a warning, you're not biting through it, you're eating
Yeah.
around it.
What's the best part? The toes
The bottom,
or
the bottom. Have
the
the
bottom.
bottom. Also, you've got a huge South African population in Dubai. So when you go back and you tell them you've had some chicken feet,
Oh, look at him go.
yeah, getting into that. Love it.
We're going to
And-
post all of this, by the way.
That's all right. Bring it on.
Is it good?
I got to. Yeah, I'm going to say something I shouldn't now.
No, what are you going to say? Say it.
Nah, I like feet. But I was going to say it another way. I cleaned it up.
My mom made those, by
You
the
know,
way.
there's a whole website just on chicken feet. People
wow.
buy, yeah. There's
Okay.
there's a whole chicken population taking photos of their feet and selling
Hectic.
it.
Are we going to
Anyway.
try some manglinas now? Or do you want to?
I will. That was actually really lovely. I feel like there's a curry to
Okay.
it. Is there a curry? Is no? Okay. What is this? What I'm trying next?
Yeah, let me see. Oh, you're having mochodu. That's mochodu. That's
Okay,
tripe.
Maddie, come on, bro.
So Matt and Kris trying some tripe.
So what's this? Tripe fish.
Tripe.
That's fish, right?
No. It's like the insides of like a cow. It's really good. And my mother cooked it, so it would be very rude.
Okay.
Just saying.
I don't believe your
I
mum
promise
really
my mom
cooked
made
it.
my
Really?
sweet.
No,
Yeah.
genuinely.
Okay.
Oh, these are all massive
Matt doesn't
pieces.
care. Oh, I'm just going in like this.
Okay.
This is the inside of the.
Of a cow, yeah. It's one of my favorites.
All right, here we go.
It's really good. Don't think about what it is. Just try and enjoy it.
Oh, that's actually not
It's
bad.
very nice. Yes, Kris?
I love you, Mum, but I don't know if I can come around with that one again. That one has a bit of a. You like that, Matt?
It kind of tastes like livers almost.
It
like,
depends which part.
oh, kidneys.
There's part where we call it the blanket, right? So the part that looks like a blanket. Can you see? Look at it. Can you see?
See, it has a taste that. Yeah,
Looks
no,
like
I
a
can't-
blanket.
What's the other one? The one the.
The one you had is like the tube. So that's
Yeah.
that's literally where the poop would transport down.
Oh,
the
well, don't
intestine.
describe it like that. Now that we still have it in our
hold on.
mouth.
Are you praying? Is that legit? Because I felt like
It's
I
legit.
taste.
There's no poop there now. It's been cleaned. Oh my goodness, part 3
I've
I'm
got-
turning.
I've got a light
No,
stomach.
you're fine. We're gonna turn Kris Fade into Kris Fade. Trust me on this one. What are you doing in South Africa for those who don't know?
Okay, so the reason why we actually came out was because there's an amazing restaurant that, if none of you have gone to, it's called Pigale by Villa Mora.
Okay.
It's in Santon. Santon, am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Santon. And it's basically had a massive relaunch. If you're halal, it's fully halal, and it is fantastic. Had some of the best food there. To Javid and the team, thank you for having us out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was speaking to him last night. I'm like, so why did you bring me out from Dubai? And he's bringing out a few other people from Dubai.
Yes.
And very smart man, Javid. They're opening up one in Dubai as well.
Okay.
So they're bringing out South Africa's finest to Dubai as well. So, yeah, to Javid and the team, if you guys get a chance.
I've put my hand up. I think I'm South Africa's
What, you're
finest.
quite happy
You
to go
are,
to
you
Dubai.
Thank you.
You
Yeah,
are,
I'd
you are.
love
So
to. Don't you want to go?
You don't mind? No, I'll join. I can pack as well.
We can
Yeah,
do
come
our
through.
show from Virgin.
Come to our studios.
Yeah.
You can do the show.
There
Come
we go.
do it. Let's make it
I
happen.
love how
100%.
she's just offered your space. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
having
come
us.
through. We've got a little studio as well. I mean, not as beautiful as the 947
they'll
ones,
do.
but
They'll
you
do.
know.
They'll do. But
yeah.
also, Kris, you just recently won a very big award, Best Reality TV Personality. That's huge. Why didn't you tell us that? You should have said that in the beginning. Like, that's how you intro me. Yes.
Yeah, pretty crazy. I did you and I obviously on the radio. All of us are on the radio. They came and offered me to be part of a reality TV show. And it was a really hard decision. I wasn't sure if I should do it because, you know, in radio, we sort of can control a little bit of the narrative. And when you're on a reality show, you sign your life away. Everything. It's
mad.
It is. It's pretty mad, yeah.
You were actually pretty giving on Dubai Bling, right? Because your wedding was on Dubai Bling. We saw Brianna's pregnancy on Dubai Bling.
Yes.
Those are very important moments in one's life. And for you to sort of just be open, was that a difficult decision?
You know what? Because we do radio, and I feel like I share a lot on radio. Like if you've listened to my show in Dubai or the UAE or wherever, I share probably too much to the point where my mum's like, why are you saying this? You should not, this is way too much to share, right?
Yeah.
But I think one of the successes of the show is that we do share, like even Pretty and Rossi, my co-host, and Nala, like we share a lot. And I think that builds, you know, if you share something with that, one person will connect with it listening right now, and then they'll want to listen to your show. So
Correct.
be it, you know, the Bling, the reality show, you know, sharing our wedding, I was happy to do so, you know.
Here's the thing, though. With radio, yes, maybe before the time of podcasts and before we started putting cameras in our faces while we do a radio show, you say stuff and it's gone. Right?
Yes.
Like you can say stuff and then like you've forgotten about it. It's like, did I actually really say that? With a reality show, it's on television.
Always.
It's broadcast all around the world. It can be watched for many a years to come. Was there ever a moment shooting Dubai Bling where you're like, oh crap, I shouldn't have said that?
No, not really. I felt like I was, you know, I try to just be me, you know, and I think some of the other characters on there, a lot of people ask if it was scripted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the number one question. Are you guys script? Actually, last night when I was at the restaurant, Villa Mora, a gentleman, I don't know who his name, but he was like, hey, it's lovely to meet you, and I've always wanted to meet you, da-da-da. And then he introduced me to someone who's like, he is in a movie and he's a fantastic actor.
He plays himself.
Yeah, and I was like, well, I really think he thought Dubai Bling was a TV show and we were all acting. And I'm like, no, it is real. Like, people thought the wedding was staged. Like, did you guys really get married, or was it just for the... I'm like, no, we really got married. And, you know, Brianna announced to me, and the one thing that I said to my wife, Brianna, I said, during the filming of the show, let's not keep anything from each other. Let's always be real with each other. Because sometimes the producers will ask you to hide certain things.
Or to say certain things.
Yeah, and I said, let's just, like, keep it real. And so... The only time she ever did that to me where she didn't keep it real was when she told
Surprised
me
you.
that we're having a baby.
Yeah.
And it was, I get goosebumps now.
Yeah.
Like, and I've got it caught. Like it's in 8K or 4K and it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
I love that I can look back at that hopefully in 20 years time with my son, Cruz, who's now nearly 1. And I can turn back and go like,
oh man,
baby, this is when your mum told me that you were born.
Aww,
like you were coming
that
through,
is so
you know?
special.
So I look at it was a roller coaster. There was highs and lows in that show. And, you know, season 3 will be dropping sometime soon. We don't know the exact date. So a lot of it was massive in South Africa. I think it was number 1.
It's huge. I mean, just the video, when you announced that you're coming to South Africa, everybody lost their mind. Yeah. My question is it a prerequisite to be like stinking rich to be on Dubai Bling?
It's kind of in the name.
Or fake that you are stinking rich.
No, it's not scripted, remember?
You know, like it's funny because when they not did the casting, but we did the interviews for it, we didn't know the name was Dubai Bling. We had no idea what the name was. We didn't even know what the show was. It was like, hey, it's a show about people living in Dubai.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool, tell us
more.
I
live here.
Yeah, and then there were a few little questions where I was like, what cars do you own? And what
cars do you own?
Are you the tax man? Why are you asking these things?
I got a the Cybertrucks.
No.
Have you they come out here, the Tesla Cybertrucks?
We don't have them here, but certainly there's a lot of news about them. The Tesla.
Yeah, you know
a Tesla.
The Cybertruck one that looks like a spaceship.
Oh, the one
Robocop.
that they released recently.
Yeah.
You have one of those?
Yeah, come
You're
through.
rich. I'm coming. Say no more.
Come through. Come on. I know what you do. All right. I know what
Kris,
you do.
it's been absolutely fantastic having you on the show. Thank you so much for coming through. When we come to Dubai, we're in your studio.
Come through, please. Thando, I love you. Thank you so much. And Matt, lovely to meet you in person as well. So.
Well, it's so good to
Thank you so
actually
much.
have a name to the face.
Yeah,
There you
ladies
go.
and gentlemen, Kris, Fade.
Let's go.
947 Drive with Thando.
This is 947.